Guys, how you
Hi.
doing? Welcome to Drinking with the Davies. Hopefully everybody can hear us. Let me check the comments real quick. Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? Can you hear us okay? Cool. Just give us the thumbs up. Um, I'm running around here with Calypso, so I might have to pick her up because that's what I do while we're on.
And if you guys hear some clicking, it's just her
That's her
toenails on
toenails
the
on the floor,
floor.
right? So I'm Ted,
And I'm Chris.
and welcome. What are we making tonight?
Tonight we're going to be making a dirty martini.
Awesome. If you're under 21, move along. If you're 21 or older, as long as you're able to drink, this is about health and enjoying some partaking in some alcohol. But we want to make sure you guys are safe, and this is just to enhance one's weekend, so to speak. So, um, Rising Tide Broadcast Network is who we're affiliated with. So let me go real quick, and we'll get on that page. Take a screenshot of that so everybody can see what we're doing during the week. We got a lot going on. It's educational and entertaining. Everybody here on this list has a YouTube channel. Please follow them. And yeah, there's so much going on. So
Bound to find something that you like.
oh yeah, absolutely. And if you're a creative and you're trying to build your business, that's what we're all about. So please plug in with what we're doing. Follow us on Facebook and the according YouTube channels that are on this page. Thanks. Okay, so what's our snack today?
Today we've got some pretzel chips and French onion dip.
French onion. Good. Good
Because
stuff.
you want to have something on your stomach before you're drinking. You
Right.
don't want to just
That's kind of
get
our
bombed right away.
right. That's our staple.
Yeah.
We got to make sure that you guys are fed. So okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm kind of distracted here. Calypso's tearing into a pillow over there, so
which is no big deal.
yeah,
she does it all the time.
We'll get to it. Okay, so history lesson. Okay, what do we got?
So we kind of wanted to make a drink with some vermouth this week because we had a bottle of vermouth gifted to us. I can't speak of the quality or the price, the point, or anything like that.
No idea.
But it was given to us, and so we thought we would try and use it.
Right. It's extra dry.
It is extra dry. It does come in just dry, and I think it also comes in a sweet.
Doesn't I don't know anything about vermouth.
I don't know if it's very sweet. I'm assuming it's not like sweet, like
honeybee sweet
candy.
Like you sweet.
That's so sweet. See, sweet. Anyway, so but I was doing a little bit of research, and vermouth is a little bit more versatile because you can actually use it in cooking recipes as such also instead of white wine. And it keeps longer than white wine too. Like after you open the bottle.
Yeah, what's it made out of? Do we know?
Oh, that's a good question. Why don't you look on the back for a second and see if you can figure that out while I talk a little bit more.
Don't let me interrupt.
So the recipe that we're going to use today, I found it's actually using vodka, not gin. So I don't know if there's some kind of a rule or anything, but I didn't make this drink up. I found it somewhere. And we were looking a little bit about the history of martinis, and oh, that's not what I'm looking for. And there were a couple stories about its origins. The, I guess, most popular one being that it was created in Martinez, California, during the 1800s gold rush. And there was a gold miner who struck it rich. He was at the bar and he decided he wanted to treat everybody there to champagne, but they didn't have any champagne. So the bartender said, let me come up with something. And he made this concoction of gin, vermouth, bitters, maraschino liqueur, and a slice of lemon.
It doesn't even sound good.
I'm on the bench about that one. I guess it would depend on what kind of liqueur.
It's like what they had laying around,
bitters it would be. The gin and the vermouth are both kind of dry to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well, then extra dry vermouth too.
Whatever it's made they didn't say what kind of vermouth. They just said vermouth, so I don't know. Maybe it was the sweet kind. But anyway, the popularity of it spread, and it was first published in the Bartender's Manual in the 1880s. But that's not, of course, the only origin story. There's another one saying that it was created in San Francisco when a miner came into a bar and wanted a drink to pick me up. He was on his way to Martinez, California.
They served miners back then?
Yeah, they actually did. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, and then others claim that it was started in New York in the Knickerbocker Hotel. And then there was another story saying that it was just short for Martini and Rossi brand vermouth.
Oh, okay.
They just dropped the Rossi.
That makes sense.
Martini. But I don't know. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start getting our drink ready. And like I said, we're using vodka today. Back to the Smirnoff.
But
because
we did forget one thing. And since I'm the spoon and ice guy, I'm going to go get the ice.
Thank
right?
You.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. I left it in the freezer. You know, maybe in the refrigerator. You don't want to get the ice out too early and let it sit there and melt. And then you just have a bunch of water in your drink. So, thank you. A cup of ice.
It's freezing.
It is kind of cold.
Okay.
So you start out with 2 ounces of your vodka. And since we're making 2 drinks here, we're going to do 4 ounces.
Sure, everybody. Wow, that seems like a lot.
That's 4 ounces. Okay. And then you need olive juice. So we've got some garlic stuffed olives here. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. Maybe that's why we're not that fond of it. I don't know. And maybe you're supposed to buy just olive juice because the recipe suggested a couple of different brands. But here I am. Here's olives. There's juice in there too. That's olive juice, right?
Know. Yeah, great.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway, it called for a half to an ounce and a half, 1/2 ounce to an ounce and a half of, and we've decided that
we pour that over the sink.
We just like a smaller amount. So here's a 1/2 ounce.
Okay, cool.
And then the last ingredient, of course, is the vermouth. And I think that our ratio that we came up with, because it said just a dash, I actually kind of like a little bit more vermouth. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 ounces in there, 1 ounce for each drink.
Sorry, the puppy's being unreasonable right now. Sorry, guys. So.
And then I don't have my shaker issues resolved, so we're going to.
Your shaker is resolved.
My shaker issues.
I'm going to just leave
I bought
that alone.
2 cups because you put the cups together and then you shake it, right? Well, my 1 cup is way too much smaller than the other cup. I didn't realize.
Your cup runneth over.
One of them is going to run over and the other one's going to sink. So there, it's all stirred up, mixed up. I'm sure James Bond somewhere is rolling over in his grave because we stirred it instead of shook it. But here we go.
Okay.
We pre-olived our glasses. No comment? I was waiting for
No. I'm reading Dan and Carl's conversation.
Oh, okay.
They're both saying, I don't know about the garlic and the olives.
Yeah, well, the garlic, I guess that's the garlic and the olive. Not the garlic, but the olive and the olive juice is why it's called a dirty martini. I just happen to like garlic in my olives, so that's why we're doing this. And tonight we are going to toast friends to the good old days. We weren't so good because we're so old.
We're good now because we're old?
I guess. I don't know. It didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, that's okay. Bottoms up, guys.
I don't think that we're going to be drinking these a whole lot. This one is not as bad.
Like I said, a kick back on it. Holy cow!
But we like I said, we kind of messed around with it a little bit last night after having made one. I don't remember one day earlier this week, and using the recipe, it was way too much olive juice, and it
would be a good salad dressing. I'm not a.
He said that yesterday too, and it's really funny because
is that salt?
I was reading all of these different testimonials, like famous people. I'm not going to say who because I'll probably mess it up and say the wrong name and get myself in trouble. But famous people saying that it's the ultimate drink because it's so crisp and clean and refreshing and all this other stuff. But I don't know if they were talking about this particular martini. Maybe it was a different kind of martini. Maybe we'll have to do another martini in another show.
I think we're going to have to.
And
because this probably doesn't do martinis justice. All due respect, you did a good job. I'm not saying that.
Thank you.
But it's just, I don't know. That's an acquired
but I did
taste.
find another recipe actually for a.
It does make you warm though.
For vermouth, and I think that we might try it maybe later tonight or something. But
cool.
you just use the vermouth with club soda, and then there's supposed to be a cucumber for garnish, but I don't. If you don't have a cucumber, who cares, right? Right. Maybe you could use an olive for the garnish in that one.
Maybe you could,
just
babe.
without the olive juice or something.
Maybe you could.
And I closed my book and I wanted to talk to you guys about something else. So drinks aside, we are trying to drinks aside.
Yep.
And we are trying to talk to you guys about making your own things from time to time. And I wanted to show you guys, we're starting another thing. We're making bitters. So I don't know if you guys can see, there's not a whole lot of alcohol in there compared to, or liquid, compared to the amount of other stuff that I'm going to tell you about. But it's very interesting to me. And I guess if you move like that, the color is a little bit yellowy orangish, but I don't think there's a whole lot.
For people who don't know, what are bitters? What's it for?
So bitters are used for a lot of different things. Bitters can be, what we're talking about right now is a basic bitter for mixing drinks. They do have other bitters that you can make for medicinal type things, like maybe an upset stomach or something like that. I think that's, well, I won't go there. But anyway, yeah. And you can sometimes just have a little sip of something like this after dinner or something, helps with indigestion, stuff like that.
Cool.
But these ones are specifically for drinks, mixing drinks. And this is, I had to separate it into 2 jars, but altogether I had the peels of 2 grapefruit, the peels of 2 oranges, and the peel of 1 lemon in here with some vanilla extract. There are cloves in here, caraway seeds, fennel seeds. There's some cinnamon stick. There's some cardamom pods, allspice berries, coriander seeds, and then the liquid is Everclear. And so I just put this together earlier this week, but they said really you only need like a week.
Right. So
we'll see. I'm not sure if we're going to use it next week in a drink or if we'll wait a couple weeks.
Yeah. Where Everclear go when you drink? Do you just put it down the drain? We can't use it, can we? What do you do?
The Everclear is what is going to be
that's right. That's right. I was just trying to see.
Okay.
Trying to put you off.
Once we decide that it's done, we're going to strain all of the fruit rind and all of the spices out of it, and what is left will be the bitters. And yeah, I'm really excited to taste it. I don't know. I haven't opened it since I put it all together, so it's.
Calypso is looking at it like, oh, is that a treat? That smells good. It smells
very
really good.
Aromatic.
Yeah, that smells really good.
Smells a little Christmassy with the orange peel in there, I think, and the cinnamon.
The cinnamon, yeah.
Clove.
That's cool.
But yeah, we'll let you guys know. We'll keep you updated and let you know how this goes. But in the meantime, we'll just keep sipping on our dirty martinis here until there's.
You go ahead and do that, babe. I'm going to thank everybody for the Kickstarter support this week. Calypso wanted to thank you guys, and we did too. The Kickstarter is growing daily, and we appreciate everything, all the support that you guys have shown us. And we want, I'm going to be drawing live on Sunday at 7 p.m. So please join us on Ted Davies Artistry, Facebook, as well as YouTube. And you'll see me draw the digital wallpaper that we put out for the first tier.
The first unlock.
For unlock for the Kickstarter. So once we hit 2,000, we'll be getting all the custom bookmarks and everything else ready to go for the campaign. And I appreciate everybody. We both do. All three of us do. I appreciate everything you guys do to support us.
I'll be at the drawing show with Ted on
Yeah.
Sunday. I'll be reading comments.
Yeah. So she'll kind of be the gatekeeper. So hopefully everybody, well, she's a gatekeeper, so I'm sure everybody will watch themselves. But I would love to have you guys there. And I look forward to drawing that up. It won't be completed, but it'll show you some of my process of how I do it. And then once it is completed, hopefully here within the next week, we'll get that out to everybody. And then that will also be, from what Lisa tells me, Lisa Malone Management, our publicist and our manager on the campaign. What she tells me is that piece will be also a live art add-on to the campaign that you can purchase. So,
oh, cool.
So it might be something you guys want to check out, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But check us out Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on Ted Davies Artistry YouTube and Facebook,
where we will not be drinking alcoholic beverages.
Correct. Because watercolor, this doesn't work with alcohol very well. So try to have a great day, guys.
Thanks for coming and joining us for the Dirty Martini.
Say see you later. We're teaching her how to wave now, but it's not quite working. Thanks again, guys. Anything else? You good?
I think I'm good.
Cool, guys. Have a great weekend. You be safe, be healthy, and take care of each other. That's the main thing. We'll talk to you soon.